Hi and welcome back to my channel. So for this week's reading vlog, I asked one of my best friends, Em, to give me some of her favourite reads for me to read for a week, because I've been in a bit of a reading slump and I needed some good recommendations to try and help me get out of it. So she has given me 3 books that she's absolutely loved that she read this year, and I am going to read them for this week's reading vlog. So the first book is Seven of Hearts by Maggie Gates. This one I think is a single parent romance. I'm not 100% sure, but Em read this a few months ago and she absolutely loved it, and she kept saying that I needed to read it. So when I asked her for recs for this video, she obviously recommended this one to me. So I'm very excited to read this because we all know that's my favourite kind of book. But that is book number 1. And then I have 2 other books that she recommended to me. Okay, so the other 2 books that she recommended to me are a duology, which is the Glimmer and Gleam duet by Blake Black, and those books are Scattered Glitter and, if I go up, Gathered Sparkle. Now these ones, from what I remember Em telling me, are reverse harem books, and anyone who knows me knows I love a good reverse harem, so I am very, very excited to read them. Everyone should know I love reverse harems. One of my favorite series is the New York Ruthless, or as it's better known, the Ryan series by Sadie Kincaid. That's a reverse harem series and it's one of my absolute favourites. I absolutely love it. So I'm very, very excited to read these 3 books. I have the audiobook for Seven of Hearts, but I don't for Scattered Glitter or Gathered Sparkle. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to start with Seven of Hearts and then I will read the duology, just so I can get Seven of Hearts done and out of the way, and then I can read the other 2. But yeah, I am very, very excited, so let's get some reading done. So I officially made a start on Seven of Hearts by Maggie Gates. I am currently on chapter 15, which is page 139, and I'm 38% of the way through. And honestly, I'm loving this. It's so freaking good. I knew I would love it. Like, I knew I would think it was just so great. I love the characters. Leah and Logan are so freaking cute. I just want to squish them. They're so adorable. I'm actually kind of obsessed with them. I was wrong about this being a single parent. It's an accidental pregnancy trope one, which I'm still happy with because it's one of my favourite tropes, like single parent is. And it's so good. I really love the characters, and I want to read the rest of the series, because this is a book in like the middle of the series, but they're interconnected standalones, so you don't technically have to read them like in order. Em didn't anyway. She read this one first, and she hasn't read the other ones in the series either. So, but yeah, no, I'm really loving it. I'm really loving the relationship between Leah and Logan. Kylie, who is Logan's sister and Leah's best friend, because it's best friend's brother trope, which but yeah, it's really good. Kylie, she is just so funny, and oh my god, she just went into like a really descriptive detail about what she would do to her brother if he hurt her best friend, and I'm just like, damn dude, you're a little bit psycho, but I kind of love you. But yeah, no, really good. I'm really, really enjoying this book, and I can't wait to just carry on reading it. It's very fun. I'm really having a good time. It is currently, let me check the time if I can, 5:15 in the morning, and I was planning on sleeping a while ago, but oh well. I'm gonna go back to reading because I'm having a great time. Okay, it has been a very long time since I've updated this vlog, because I started this vlog at the start of August, and it is now almost September. So let's do a bit of explaining. So when I last updated you guys, it was the 8th of August. It's now the 29th of August. I was reading Seven of Hearts by Maggie Gates, and I actually finished this the same day, but I didn't update you guys because I just honestly wasn't in the mood to be in front of my camera. I was feeling really slumpy. I just felt like crap, if I'm being completely honest. And I just didn't want to read anything. So I did finish reading Seven of Hearts that day when I last updated you guys, and I will go into my opinions of that in a minute. But yeah, so I took a bit of a break from doing this vlog just because I've been filming a different vlog, which you will already seen, which is this one here, which is my get out of a reading slump with me vlog, and I am finally out of my reading slump, which means I can finally continue this video. So let's give my opinions on Seven of Hearts by Maggie Gates. So I ended up giving Seven of Hearts a 5-star. I absolutely loved this book. This book follows Logan and Leah, and basically it is a accidental pregnancy best friend's brother romance. It's actually a book that's kind of in the middle of a series, but it's because it's like they're interconnected standalones. You don't actually have to read the other books before you read this one. You can just read this one on its own, because that's what Em did and that's what I did, and I really loved it. You don't need to know anything about the other characters because a lot of stuff gets explained to you. I do want to read the other books just because I loved this one so much and I loved Maggie Gates's writing. But yeah, I absolutely adored Seven of Hearts. I loved the relationship between Logan and Leah. I loved their connection and how they kind of grew with each other a little bit as the story went on. I loved how the author of the made a point of not just putting the couple together because she got pregnant, because I know a lot of accidental pregnancy books do that. They didn't do that in this book, which makes me so happy because I hate when that happens. It really riles me. But yeah, no, I just had a great time with this book. I loved the characters. I loved Logan and Leah and their relationship and how everything progressed with their story, and just how they connected and how he helped her with her fears of things. And oh my god, there's this one little bit that's towards the end of the book with her and him, and like, I'm just going to do some spoilers because I want to explain this, so skip to this timestamp if you don't want to hear any spoilers. But basically she has to start taking her own blood, like testing her own blood every day to make sure her blood sugars are okay, because they're quite low while she's pregnant, and she has a fear of blood and needles and she hates doing it. So every day, even when he's at work, he comes home in the middle of the day and he holds her and checks her blood for her so she doesn't have to do it. And oh, it's just one of the cutest fucking things I've ever experienced, and oh, I just loved that book so much. It was so good. 5 stars. I absolutely adored it. And now I have actually already started on my second book for this video, which is Scattered Glitter by Blake Black. This is book 1 in the Glimmer and Gleam duet. I'm 7 chapters into this and I'm absolutely loving it. I love the main character Nova. I just think she's so good. I like love her, and learning her backstory a little bit. I don't really know much about the book and the character so far yet because I don't like reading descriptions of books, okay? It just kind of bores me. I like going into a book completely blind, which is what I do with every single book I read. So I had no clue what this was about, but I'm kind of getting an idea of what it's about now, and I'm really enjoying it so far. Like I said, I'm only 7 chapters in. I think I'm on page like 89 at the moment, and this is like a almost like 500, almost 600 page book, so I've still got quite a ways to go. But I'm reading another book currently because I'm like reading this on my Kindle and then listening to an audiobook of a different book for a different vlog. So yeah, I'm gonna read some more of this later tonight. I'm really excited to carry on reading this just because it looks so good. I want to try and see if I can finish this before the end of the month, because I think I've read 3 books so far this month, so I kind of want to try and see if I can get to 5, just because in the last couple of months I've really not read much. But yeah, I'm gonna read my other book for my other vlog, and then I'm going to go back to Scattered Glitter, and I will update you guys later when I have a bit of an update. So it's finally time for an update of Scattered Glitter by Blake Black. I am currently 55% of the way through this book. I'm on page 302 and I am absolutely loving it. I love all the characters that I've been introduced to in this book so far. So the main character of this book that this book follows is Novalee. She is a stripper who works in Vegas. She has gone through a few traumas in her life and she moved to Vegas to try and help herself escape, and she now works at a strip club. And one night she is out in Vegas, she's at a grave because she's talking to her sister who sadly has passed away, and she bumps into these twins called Levi and Cohen, and they are these really famous magicians in Vegas, and they kind of persuade her to help them with this mission that they are going on to get payback on this woman who they blame for the death of their uncle Oscar. And it follows Novalee, Levi, Cohen, and then also a couple of other characters who are they call them their brothers, but then like they're like their chosen brothers. So there's Silas, who Novalee meets in a bar. There is Ezra, who lives and works with Cohen and Levi. Like Cohen, Levi, Silas, Ezra all live together, and they also live with Alaric. And basically the whole story is just kind of centering around like them like coming up with this plan, and Nova trying to help them get payback on this woman. She doesn't really know what's happening because they're not fully explaining everything to her, because they want to see if she can do the job that they want her to do. And I'm absolutely obsessed with this. There's not been much spice yet. There's been a couple of little spicy scenes, but it's so good. It's a why choose romance, and I think I already know who the men are that she's going to end up with, and I'm so excited. This is just book one in the duet and I'm really enjoying it. I'm hoping I can finish this either today or tomorrow, just because I'm now starting to fly through it. I was very slow at the start and I was reading it very slowly, but I got through I think like over 100 pages today of it, so I'm getting a bit faster with reading it, and I'm just really loving it, and I'm really loving the story, and like it's finally all starting to pick up quite a bit. The start of it is a little bit slow, but it is really good and I'm really enjoying it, and I understand why Em loves this book so much. So yeah, really good book so far. I'm really hoping this will be a 5-star just because I'm really loving it, and the last book I read was very disappointing. Not for this video, for a different video that you've already seen. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to carrying on with this book, and I will update you guys probably when I'm at the end. But yeah, very good book so far. Okay, so I've been filming this vlog for I think almost 2 months now, and it's not because I'm not enjoying the books that I'm reading, because I am having a phenomenal time with the books I'm reading. Just the slumped really hard, and then reading physically I take a very long time to do, reading without an audiobook takes me a very long time because I'm a very slow reader, and also I just get very easily distracted. I have a lot of hyperfixations that take my focus away, so you know, whoops. But I am happy to say that I have finally finished book 2 for this video, Scattered Glitter, by Blake Black, and I gave this a 5-star. I absolutely adored this book. I love the characters with my entire heart and soul. Novalee, Levi, Cohen, Alaric, Ezra I'm not exactly the biggest fan of right now, but you know, he's growing on me, and oh, I love all of these characters so freaking much. It's such a good book, and I love the why choose aspect of it. I'm a sucker for a why choose. Oh, also Silas, I can't forget Silas, my baby. But yeah, no, this series is, I'm really enjoying it. I loved the first book with my entire heart and soul. It was so good, and I absolutely adored the characters. And I finished that a few days ago, but like I said, it's a 5-star. It's absolutely incredible. Check out your trigger warnings for this series, just because it does have some triggering topics in it, but it's not like any other Y2s I've ever read, and it's just so freaking good, and I'm really enjoying it. And I finished book 1. When did I actually finish book 1? Let me have a check. 1 second. So I finished book 1 on the 17th, which was like 4 days ago, and I haven't picked up book 2 yet, and I really want to because book 1 ended on a cliffhanger and I need to know what happens next, but I've just not really been in the mood to read the last couple of days. I'm not in a slump or anything, I've just not wanted to read in general. I've been wanting to do other things like watch TV, call with friends. My sleep schedule's been all over the place, so I've been like sleeping really at random times, and also I was at my brother's all day yesterday, so I didn't get a chance to read yesterday. But I'm going to make a start on Gathered Sparkle very, very soon. I'm hoping I can finish this book within like a couple of weeks so I can get this vlog posted, because I think I've been filming this since like the start of August and it's now the 21st of September. Whoops. But it's fine. It's fine. We move. But yeah, no. Absolute 5 stars for Scattered Glitter. I'm ready to read Gathered Sparkle. I think it's going to be great because I love this series. But this book is like 600 pages. And there's no audiobook for this, so I can't even like get the audiobook. There's literally no audiobooks for this duology. So if I want to read it, I have to read it physically, which I need to start doing more of because I need to stop relying so much on audiobooks. So yeah. But yeah, I'm going to get a start on this very, very soon, and I will update you guys when I'm around about 25% in. Okay, so I made a start on Gathered Sparkle a couple of days ago, and oh my god, I'm absolutely loving this book. So I'm currently on page 193, which is 31% of the way through the book, and I just love these characters with my entire heart and soul. I haven't checked the clip I filmed previously, but I think I said in the last clip that I gave Scattered Glitter 5 stars. I didn't. I gave it a 4.5, which does sound a bit more right in my head. I think when I was filming that original clip, I was a bit tired, so you know. But yeah, no, I gave Scattered Glitter a 4.5, but this one is definitely feeling like a 5 star. This book is just so good. I had a theory that in book 1 that I was like, oh, I think this person is like, there's like a certain thing going on with someone. And I spoke to Em about it because obviously she's the one who told me to read these, and she was like, oh, I thought the same thing, yeah, but then it couldn't possibly be true, blah blah this, blah blah that. And then my theory turned out to be true, and I literally messaged her last night screaming at her over text at like 2 in the morning, saying I was right, I knew I was right. Oh god. And she was like trying so hard not to give it away when I spoke to her about it. She fully had me convinced I was wrong. So, you know, well done, Em. You did a great job. But yeah, no, I am absolutely loving this. Like I said, I'm 31% of the way through the book, and I think I can get this finished in the next couple of days because I read that 31%. Oh my god, I just hit myself in the nose. Anyway, as I was saying, I read through that 31% pretty quickly. I got through it pretty fast, and I'm just really enjoying this. So yeah, I have a couple of things I need to do now, because I need to get some content things done, and I need to update my book spreadsheet, my physical TBR spreadsheet, because I haven't added on my new books yet. So I'm going to do that, and then I will get back to reading this. I'm hoping that I can get this finished either tomorrow or on Friday. Well, technically actually today because it's almost 1 in the morning. But yeah, either today or on Friday, I'm hoping I can get this finished, just because this book is amazing. And also I have plans for a different reading vlog that I'm filming this weekend, which is going to be a 24-hour readathon, which will be coming very, very soon. Or it might be up before this video. I'm not 100% sure. No, it won't. It'll be out after this video. I think it'll be one of my next ones that I post. But yeah, I've got a 24-hour readathon coming, which I love doing 24-hour readathons. So yeah, that is one that I've got planned to come very soon. But yeah, I'm going to get some bits done now. Then I'm going to carry on reading Gathered Sparkle. And just, yeah, I will update you guys later. Okay, so I'm currently on page 360 of Gathered Sparkle, which is 58% of the way through the book. When I tell you, I'm fucking obsessed. I am so damn obsessed with this book. The characters, the relationships, not just between like the different people in the like harem, but like also like her individual relationships with each of them. And then there's a side couple in this book that I'm so invested in, and you only get very, very tiny small moments of them, but the amount that I am invested in them, literally, I was on the phone to Alice before, and I literally started squealing. Like, I had a moment where a scene happened between this side couple. I literally clapped my feet together like I was a little kid at Christmas. Like, genuinely, I'm so in love with this goddamn book. I'm currently on chapter 26 at the moment, and just every little thing that's been happening, oh, I don't know if I said this in one of my previous clips, and if I did, oh well. But there was a specific thing that I predicted when I finished reading book 1 in this duology. And I spoke to Em about it, and she had me fully convinced I was wrong about this thing. She had me so convinced I was wrong about it. I was proven right, and I'm so glad she convinced me I was wrong, because when it happened, I was like, oh my god, holy shit. I full on freaked out, and I texted her screaming at her at like 2:30 in the morning. But also, I have some out of context quotes for you guys that I feel like I just need to read to you because they are phenomenal, and they just had me cackling, and I've like highlighted a lot of stuff. So let's go to my earliest ones. Okay, this was one of them. Annabelle stares at him, then at me, Silas, and finally Nicholas, who's watching the whole interaction from where he's sitting in the armchair. Okay, seriously, her voice is tinged with disbelief, and as she looks back at Nova. Girl, you're hot as fuck, but they are ridiculously handsome. Like, how did you bag all 4 of them? She didn't bag us, Silas snickers. We bagged her. Cohen adds with a smirk. It was a group effort. The utter sass of these characters genuinely gives me so much life. Just, oh, and Silas is the sassiest of them all. Let me find a Silas one second. Okay, here's the Silas one. Since this is Cohen's car, my phone automatically connects to the sound system. I tap the screen, and Shape of My Heart by Backstreet Boys fills the cabin. Nicholas's head snaps towards me, his brows shooting up in disgust and utter disbelief. Are you serious right now? What? I feign innocence as I tap my fingers against the armrest to the beat. What the hell is this? It's called a vibe, Harrington. Maybe you should try it sometime. Why are you doing this? Am I here to get tortured? I shrug. It fits the occasion. How in God's name does this fit the occasion? It's buying a van music. Of course it is, he mutters, already done with my shit. Oh, Silas just gives me life, like, genuinely. Oh. It's another Silas one. It's literally from like a page later. Nicholas's gaze flicks towards me. Why doesn't it bother you that she's into 4 guys? Because I'm her main and you guys are only her side chicks. Nicholas' expression deadpans as I sigh dramatically. Fine. She wants us all equally. Or some self-love harmony crap like that. But let's be real. I make her the wettest. Oh my god. And then I think there's one more. There's one more Silas one. 1 second. If you couldn't tell, Silas is like my favourite character. Oh, I think I didn't highlight the other one. Oh, that makes me so sad. Let me see if I can find it. Sharing her, he blinks, his lip twitching like he's trying to figure out whether to laugh or tell me to fuck off. You mean this whole whatever this is? Whatever the hell this is. Exactly, I say, smirking. A co-boyfriend situation. Boyfriend collective. The Sparkle Syndicate, if you will. Nicholas stares at me like I've lost my mind, his lips pressing into a thin line until the corners twitch. The Sparkle Syndicate? Call it what you want, man. Boyfriend coalition? Whatever makes it easier for your fragile ego to swallow. Oh my god, I'm genuinely dying right now. Like, genuinely, I'm dead, I'm deceased. And Silas is genuinely one of my favourite characters. Like, honestly, that man. So there's some out of context moments from the book for you. I'm having the time of my life with this book. But yeah, I'm on page 360. I'm 58% of the way through the book. And I think I still have 257 pages to read. And it's currently 1:12 in the morning on the day that this is meant to be going up. So I still have an entire video to edit and get up on my YouTube channel before I have to start an entire video for my next reading vlog. So, you know, pro tip, guys, if you want to film reading vlogs, don't leave everything until the last second. But yeah, that is my update for now. I just wanted to say I'm absolutely loving this book. Silas is honestly one of my favourite characters. And yeah. Honestly, I think everyone should just read this series because it's absolutely phenomenal. It's literally a duology. They are very long books, but they are worth every single fucking page. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to reading so I can try and get this finished before... Honestly, how many hours does it say I have left of the book? Okay, it says I have 4 hours and 15 minutes left of the book, so I should be done by like 5:30 if I just read continuously until then. So I'm probably gonna be up till 5:30 in the morning, and then I need to film an outro for this video and get the clips ready to upload, so you know. God help me, let's get this done. Okay, ignoring how dead I look and the fact that it is now 25 to 6 in the morning, I have just finished reading Gathered Sparkle by Blake Black. 5 stars. Absolute 5 stars. This book is so goddamn phenomenal. This entire duology, genuinely, it's so beautifully written. It's not like any other like reverse harem book I've ever read. The characters just make you feel so many things constantly. I was laughing, I was screaming, I was kicking my feet, I was tearing up at some point. I just felt so much for all of these characters, and like I just loved every single one of them, and they were all so distinct with their personalities and how they acted and how their relationship with Nova was. And oh, it's a 6-star read for me. It's like honestly at the top of one of the best books I've ever read. Like, I genuinely have not stopped smiling this entire time that I've been reading this book today. So I've been reading this since the 23rd, and I got to like page 193 before today, and then from today I literally read from page 193 all the way to the end, which was like 400 pages. And honestly, I had the best time reading this book. I understand why the M loved this, and I'm so glad she told me to read this, and I'm so glad I did this video. You all know how much I love M. She's literally one of my best friends, and I really wanted to do a video reading my best friend's 5-star reads because I knew M's recommendations wouldn't let me down, and they didn't again. I've had 3 incredible books from this video. So obviously I started off this video at the start of August with 7 of Hearts by, I think it's Maggie Gates. That was absolutely amazing. It was an amazing accidental pregnancy bromance. I absolutely loved it. I loved the characters, I loved the story, and I loved the relationship between the characters. It was honestly so sweet, and I absolutely loved that book so much, and I want to buy the physical. And then the Glimmer and Gleam duet by Blake Black. I think I have a new all-time favorite. Like, these books feel like they're in my, like, god tier books at this point. Like, Gathered Sparkle, just... Scattered Glitter was already so good, and I gave that a 4.5 stars, and that was just absolutely incredible. But then Gathered Sparkle, the way it wrapped up this story and the characters and their life, just, oh. I don't think I'm going to get over this book for a very long time. Like, I genuinely don't think I'm going to get over this book for such a long time. Well, yes, again, Emma's ruined my life with another book that's made me question my sanity, but you know what, that's what she does best. Honestly, all of my favourite, like 99% of my favourite reads I've gotten from recommendations from Em, so I'm not even surprised. But that is officially it for this video of me reading my best friend's 5-star reads. It was only meant to be for a week, but you know, reading slumps happen and life also happens. But that is it for this week's video. I'm cutting it very fine because this video needs to be up in, oh god, I'm not even gonna attempt to do the maths, but it needs to be up in a few hours. And I need to now edit all of these clips together. But yeah, no, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment and subscribe, and hit that little notification bell below so you know when I upload. I upload every Wednesday at 5 p.m. with a sit down chatty video, and every Saturday at 4 p.m. with a reading vlog. But that's it. I will catch you guys next time.